Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'll be talking about some DLC or some things that I think I want to see for DLC for Henry Stickman the Completionist. If you haven't seen my last video, this is the last thing we got. I just have this tab open for some reason. I think earlier I opened it on accident. but let's get started. So the first thing I want to see as DLC is uh, I want to see some Top Hat Clan DLC. So, basically, I want to see some DLC where you can play as the Top Hats and um, see what the Top Hats see instead of playing as Henry. Because that would be cool, like trying to get Henry away from completing the airship or infiltrating the airship. And if you fail, that's an ending. Like the fails could be endings. Like that'd be cool. And successes are fails, maybe, or fail successes. You could like see how what if a success. Um, I also would want to see some Ellie DLC to see her backstory because we have not even seen anything from Ellie's backstory. All we know is Ellie was put into this facility with Henry, and and she was on the government watch list for a long time. So I would like to see a lot of like her backstory because that would be very cool. Because we've seen a lot of Henry's backstory. I think it's time to get DLC where we get her backstory, which would be very cool. Um, I think that they could work the DLC out for the Top Hat clan. So now I'm just gonna move on to the how they're gonna work out the DLC. So I'm pretty sure they can work out the Top Hat clan to be you could like there's choices where on the each start you could either play as a top hat leader and the top hat right hand man. So and maybe like you can get the top hat king ending as you can see right here. You can maybe get the top hat king and have them recruited. Like you can maybe recruit them, and maybe they can make a whole new game where you play as the top hat clan, try and recruit members, and basically I want a backstory for the top hat clan because all we know is they're like this evil corporation. I don't know if we know how they formed, but I want to see some a little backstory from them too in the DLC if we get any. For Ellie, I think they could just work it out as not a life game of her life. I feel like they can get a little maybe three ending thing that's her backstory, and maybe what happens if Henry left her. Maybe that's what we could see if Henry left her. Like what happens when Henry left her? Did she just sit there and rot, or did she not? Or did she like escape? I wonder, cause that's what I want to know. Um, now this might be the boring part for most of you guys, but theorizing why Henry was put in the facility instead of why the Russians went and took Henry out of all people, because you can kind of see some people that are there, but they don't look like they're supposed to be there. So I think the Russians might have put him in jail on purpose for a test subject. Henry could have been a test subject that they were trying to um Henry could have been a test subject where they were trying to get him to like become insane, and then they could have when he died they could have like done something with his body, maybe tried bringing him back to life or something. But another thing is they could do a lot of stuff. Or well, another theory is that Ellie had planned to steal the diamond instead of Henry, but when she saw in the news that Henry stole it, she stole, or she broke into the bank that he broke into the bank that was in a city instead of the one far off that you see in the game. Maybe Ellie, because we don't know how she got on the watch list, so maybe Ellie got put on to a watch list because Ellie was on the watch list for a long time, and or no, was on the watch list by breaking into a bank, and maybe they caught on to that and tried to get her, but she got away. So maybe that's how Ellie got on the watch list, and some other theorizing on maybe something else. That's not the breaking into a new bank. Um, maybe Ellie could have um maybe stole some stuff from the Russians to um to like take their armory and stuff. Maybe that's why she was thrown into their jail, because that would make a lot of logical sense. Cause why would they just randomly just steal from the Russians, or why would they not? Why would she not steal from the Russians and you randomly get up in jail? Maybe the Russian, or here's something about Henry. Maybe the Russians saw that Henry had a big bounty, and they tried to capture him so he could die, and then turn him in for the money. Cause that's what you can kind of see on one of the endings on Top Hat King when you choose top hats. They say you choose top hats. Here, I'll show you. So let's click the map. So I'll say which one. Oh, let me find it. Sorry. Yeah, this one. When you choose top hats.
Take these! Uh-oh. I gotta fall back.
Well done. Now get strapped in. We're about to blast off.
Wow, I can't believe that worked.
You've taken everything from me. My reputation is ruined. Now I will ruin you!
Everyone, I'd like to welcome our new members. They really showed their gusto when it counted. Also, they promised to return the ruby.
A being a good boss, and he lost their reputation as being a good boss, and thought that he would, or they lost a reputation of being the good boss, and all of them were like, hey, if you can get your reputation back, then maybe we won't kick you off the building. Because that would be Henry Stickman. Because Henry Stickman is really distinct. It's not like any other game. So, next up are some ending ideas for like maybe some DLC if they release any. So, as you know, I want Ellie and Top Hat DLC. I want 3 endings for Ellie. The first ending I want is Ellie getting thrown in the jail, so we know why she's in jail. The second ending I want is why she got so mad at, or sorry, what happened when Henry left her? What did she do to get out? The third ending I want is I really want an ending where I really want some ending of kind where we find out why she was on the big bounty. Because as you know, on here, let me show you. So where is it? So you pick the government.
Alright, I'm coming, get in. Alright, I got a plan. We gotta shoot out these support beams. All units fall back. We're going in for the big play. you're never gonna guess who they are.
Henry? Well, and if it isn't Ellie too, we've had you on our watch list for a while.
They've
Thanks
had
for
her
your
on the
help
watch
here
list
today.
For a while.
I didn't
So
think
I
we
wanna
could trust
see
you after
why
last
that
time.
happened.
I guess we owe you
So
one.
maybe some story.
Well,
And
now
with
that you
Puppet
mention
Clan, I
it,
don't think
we
need
do
one
have
ending,
kind of a
3
criminal
endings.
history
I'm pretty sure
problem.
you can guess which
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
one. You can guess.
I suppose you've
The
earned a
first
pardon.
ending I want is an ending where what happened after they infiltrated the airship. Another ending of how they met up and how they formed the group of the Top Hat Clan. And the third ending, what happened after completing the mission. And that's my predictions. I hope you enjoyed and see you guys next time. Goodbye.